What I want to review today is how to automatically assign a help desk ticket received from a priority customer to urgent. How we're going to do that is very simple. We're going to go into the contact record, which is sales here, customers, and we're going to use Odoo Studio to say, create a selection option, right? We're going to say customer selection options include low, medium, high. And this will be called the priority field. So maybe you have very high profile customers who you want to make sure are taken extra good care of. A simple way to do this is to introduce some automation to make sure that you don't have to second guess or rely on human intelligence in order to help prioritize certain customers. So priority equals high. Very simple. Now, let's go to the help desk ticket. And let's say every time a ticket comes in from customer Bob Jones, I want to create a rule. And this is where automated actions come into play. So I can say assign urgency. And what I'll do is say trigger condition equals on an update. And I want to apply this assign urgency rule to all contacts, to all customers. And the field within customer, I want to say is the priority field. Customer priority equals high. Save it. And then the action to do is I want to update the help desk ticket. And specifically, I want to update the priority field to urgent, which has a value of 3 in the back end, which I'll talk about in a little bit. And save it. And just like that, my rule will take effect. So if I go create a new ticket, say I need help, I will see when Bob Jones is assigned and this record is saved, the priority is applied. Let's create another rule quickly. And we'll say this is mid-urgency. And we'll say this is on an update, and we'll say that it applies to all customers, an in customer with priority equal to medium. And what we'll do is update the record, specifically the priority field, to a value of 2, which is 1 underneath urgent, and save it. Now what we'll do is we'll go create a new customer, and we'll say Nick Kaczynski has priority equal to medium, save it. And then when we go do a help desk ticket and we assign Nicholas Kaczynski, you will see, let's add that. Oops. Oh, wrong Nicholas Kaczynski. That's why. There's 2 of them in here. You'll see value equals 2. Automatically out of the box. That is how you can begin to use automated actions to drive certain activities across the entire system. Another example is, let's say if the priority is set, I also want to assign it immediately to a manager. And let's do this. Assignation equals manager. Trigger condition is on update. On update, if the help desk ticket priority field is equal to urgent, then update the record and assign the assigned to field to, you could choose to use it, right? Nicholas and let's go through and create a new ticket and have it urgent help assigned to a customer who is considered urgent, and save it. And we have an error, which means that we did something wrong. And I think I know what it is. Users, Nicholas Kaczynski, NKO. Update record, assign Autodesk record is reference Nicholas Kaczynski. I think this Helpdesk. Bob Jones. Save. And just like that, you'll see it assigns automatically to Nicholas Kaczynski, or whoever the manager is. You'll have a list of users that you can assign, urgent tickets to, right? The possibilities are endless. You can create rules that say if customer equals Bob Jones, then always assign to this particular user in the system because they're the account manager, right? It's not, in the olden days, you would go through and have to write a bunch of code in order to automate those sorts of features and functions. In Odoo, it's a very simple rule. All you'll do is you'll go to your automations, and let's say, someone leaves the company or whatnot, you'll just go into your assignation rules, and you'll have a bunch of these rules here. You can say, you can go through and you can actually, manipulate the specific user that it gets assigned to the new user if the old user left, and you can move on with your work. You don't need to pay someone an hourly rate in order to make these sorts of adjustments. Anyone who has a level 1 understanding of the way the system works, which obviously can be trained on this very easily, they'll be able to make these changes for you and keep the business moving and the automation intact. If you have any questions on how this works or you want more information, then let me know and I'll be happy to help you.